Hi, this is Kim Jacoby with Century 21 in Chico and the Jacoby team. And today I'm out watering my garden, and I just was thinking about my first time home buyers and different buyers that maybe it's been a while since they bought a house, and they a lot of times don't remember what happens after they write their offer and the offer is accepted. And I know if they have those questions, there's other people out there that do too. So let's see, once you get your offer accepted, then the next day after that official acceptance has been acknowledged, then that's day one of your escrow. So if you have a 30-day escrow, then you can count from 30 days from there. And hopefully your realtor will give you a calendar so that you can keep track. Right away, your realtor and you should talk about ordering any inspections that you might want to do, like a roof inspection or a pest or a whole house, chimney, HVAC, because sometimes those inspectors are booked out a week or even two. And usually you've got, the default on the contract is 17 days. So you've got about 2.5 weeks to do your inspections, get the reports back, go over the reports, and decide if you want to request any repairs or credits from the seller. That's not very much time. But in a competitive market, you got to make it work. And so also during that time, if you're getting a loan, your lender is going to want to order that appraisal as soon as possible. So make sure that you have signed any documents your lender's given you. Make sure your lender knows that you got an offer accepted. The realtor, if they're good at their job, they will let that lender know right away once that offer is accepted. So the lender is prepared and can send you out paperwork and request any documents that they might still need in order to get that loan going. So once you've gotten your inspection reports back, then you and your realtor will sit down and go over them, and hopefully the realtor can explain all the inspections to you, or you'll chat with the different inspectors about what the findings on the reports mean and what the ramifications are that to you. And you'll decide if you want to move forward with buying the house. If you do, then you're going to release your investigation contingency, and your realtor will prepare a document that you'll sign and send it over to the listing agent to do that. Once your appraisal comes back and hopefully everything's a-okay, then you'll release your appraisal contingency, and then your lender should give you an indication as to whether or not you have final loan approval, and that's when you'll release your loan contingency. Another thing that happens during escrow is you get your preliminary title report from your escrow officer. And again, they'll usually send that to your realtor, and if preliminary title reports aren't easy to understand all the time, and so your realtor can set up an appointment with the title officer, depending on the company, and you guys can sit down together or talk over the phone and talk about what that report is saying and what it all means. But basically, you're just wanting to make sure that there aren't any liens against the house and that the chain of title has been passed down over the years in the correct way. So once you've released all your contingencies, it's usually around anywhere between day 17 and day 20 is typical. Then if you have a 30-day escrow, the last 10 days is basically just you sitting back and waiting for your lender and that whole process to finish up. Sometimes the lender will have last-minute paperwork they need from you during those last 10 days. And then 5 days before you close escrow, and of course this is all based on the California purchase agreement, 5 days before you close escrow, anytime, up to 5 days, you can do a final walkthrough of the property and make sure that everything is a-okay and how you expect it to be. And then usually around 2 days before you close is when you'll sign your closing papers with the escrow company. Sometimes people sign as early as 5 days early or on the day of close, so that's flexible, and it all depends on, when the lender gets all that paperwork over to the escrow company so that they can prepare it for signing. If you have repairs that are needing to be done by the seller, then that's going to be happening during those last 10 days as well. And so there's a lot that happens during an escrow, but that's basically the gist of it. I'm going to flip the camera. You can see my garden. It doesn't look that great on camera, but we love it. We got our basil and our broccoli, which is trying to grow here, and our tomatoes that are almost done for the season. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.